Hey, hi, hello. It's Jesse LaSala Show, episode 101, featuring Corey Dennis, friend of the show. This is what, your second time on the show? How say you?
I think it's third, but like there's like a hidden episode like that.
Yeah. That one had to be that's in the classified folder.
Yeah.
That one went a
But
little too raw.
yeah, it is what it is.
The general public couldn't handle it. So how you doing, man? I hear recently, okay, so there's some drama going on. You're all the way in California, yet some bullshit in Louisiana is ruffling your feathers.
It all depends. I mean, that's kind of been an ongoing theme. I feel like every 3 or so months somebody texts me about some drama that's more so skateboarding oriented, and it's like, dude, I've already done my thing in that field, to where it's like, I don't know if people want my opinion or whatever, but um, if it's what I think it is that you're talking about, I did recently vocalize my opinion about the X Games in New Orleans, to an extent, like, which, yeah, whatever.
How old do you have to be to retire as a skateboarder? Is it kind of like the NFL?
No, nigga, Tony Hawk is not retired. I mean, he's retired from competition,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying? It's one of the things where it's like, bro, once you're pro till you
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
It's not no like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. It's like, you're pro, you were pro. Like, dude, look up Steve Caballero. That nigga is old as hell. He's still got a shoe. He's still like, his shoe is one of the top selling shoes of all time when it comes to like skating and stuff. And I just was actually hanging out with that dude a little bit last month. Like that, yeah. No, Tony Hawk, same shit. You ain't,
So I
yeah.
guess you sort of cut down on the risky tricks. Like you don't go down a 6 flight of stairs handrail anymore.
Um, when I'm feeling good, yeah, I've had some injuries make me kind of, um, be a little bit more cautious about how I skate versus whenever I was a young gun, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Well, I mean, like we were talking about last time, you were on playing fucking tackle football and just lowering your head and hoping for the best. Like,
Hey, shout out Sean Paranso
yeah,
and
dude.
that was crazy. It was Sean and who else?
Dude, there was a lot of people out there that were shedding
No,
blood.
but you remember that one? You remember that one play
Yeah.
that I'm
That was
talking
the
about?
great. Dude, I'm surprised no one ended up in the hospital. I mean, it.
Sean should have. I feel like that nigga
I think
broke
he
his
just
nose.
walked it off, but his face looked
No, but
jacked for like a month.
yeah, nah, I forgot who. Yeah,
Don't
hey,
play tackle.
let it be known. Let it be known. I'm one of them ones when it comes to the sports game.
It's true. I mean, look, you were always a sneaky pickup when it came to 4-on-4 at Bourgeois or Gerard Thomas, wherever we played. You were unassuming because you're not
Because of the way I dress, niggas think because I look like a skateboarder stepping on the field on the
exactly
court that I'm gonna be garbage, and then I'm over here like, you know who else was sneaky? You know who else was sneaky?
Bo.
Not only
Rest in
Bo,
peace.
not look, not only Bo, but rest in peace Bo, and rest in peace Hunter Spear. Hunter Spear, the only
Yeah, Hunter
motherfucker
could
I
ball
ever
too.
played
Hunter
pickup
could ball.
football with, and he had a cigarette while we playing, bro. Like, and he was making plays.
And then he would go off to the sideline and drink his OE and then come back in ready to go.
Yeah, no.
Face red as
Shout out,
fuck.
shout out Hunter, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm just driving around Lafayette these days with no AC in my car, and it gets me hot in more ways than one. But whenever I think back to these kind of summers, and we were young, like for some reason the heat didn't fuck with us. Like we would just be like, yeah, it's hot, but we're gonna go fucking
No,
ball today.
the thing about it is you gotta understand. Um, Between you and I, it kind of goes back to what I was talking about with the X Games shit. We moved to a different place, so our bodies got acclimated to a different type of like weather. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So when you come back, it's like, oh damn,
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah, like I was prepared for the brick cold in New York. I was like, dude, I can layer up no problem, like but down here, it just makes you angry just walking out the door. Whenever that humid, moist air slaps you in the face as soon as you leave, it's like, wait, do I have to leave the house right now? Okay, yeah, I guess I do. And then you're just mad the whole time, you know?
No, yeah, I feel that. I feel
And you
that.
drive bad because of it, apparently.
Well, look, that's the way I be thinking. Like, it's the perfect way to talk about it. Is like with the little drama BS that you mentioned. The niggas out there is just mad, bro. Like for real, and it's be like hot, and then you don't get paid a lot, and you still got to pay a lot of money to fucking live out there, and then you got to deal with like certain types of shitty people if you're a certain type of person, and if you're a certain other type of person, don't realize you're a shitty person. You got to deal with people. It's just crazy because it's like all I did was say that like, yo, like I'm stoked for this kid from Lafayette who like won this like hometown hero, so to speak, contest at the X Games, you know? And like that's cool and all, but like the thing that I vocalized my opinion wise is like motherfuckers is trying to say like he's the best skateboarder in Louisiana. He won this state championship of skateboard, bro. State championship in skateboarding.
In Louisiana. All right, we lost Corey. His dog was dancing on his lap.
Can you still hear me?
You back? All right, we're good.
My bad. Somebody's trying to call me. No, what I'm saying is like I'm stoked for the kid. He brought some shine to Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? Especially with skateboarding, that shit's sick. But like, there's some rumblings of like this dude is the best skateboarder in Louisiana, and it's like, hold on, wait a minute. There are people that like get paid to do the shit and flown all over. Um, can you see me? Is it still good?
Yeah, yeah, you're good. I'm just staring at your dog's dick. It's mesmerizing.
Damn. Pause. But no, like it's just crazy because what's somebody to say that is crazy because it's like, dude, there are people that get paid and have put their whole lives into like, you know what I'm saying? Um
Well, I think about it with music too. It's like, okay, so yeah, so
to me
this
that's the
band
equivalent to me that's the equivalent in music. To me, that's the equivalent of winning a fucking like battle of the bands or a talent show and being like, we're the best band in fucking
Shreveport.
Louisiana. It's like, no, dude, you got thrown a bone to get you some exposure. You can't start walking around like you the best.
Right.
There's people that I don't even fucking like. I'm not even gonna name their names, but it's like, dude, I've spoken on this a lot, but it's like those people are better than that kid, you know?
Right.
And it's like I say that, and all of a sudden I have the hottest take, and I'm an asshole, and I'm hating. But it's like, yo, when George Floyd happened, and people were like, "Oh, damn,
Whoa,
it got
whoa.
exposed." No, I'm just saying when George.
How did it
No, I'm
get to
being for real.
that
When
point?
no, hear me out, so I can tell you. Like when George Floyd and all that shit happened, a lot of stuff got exposed that I've been speaking about since forever, bro. Since me and you've been. I've talked to you about this when I was like 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Now it comes to light, and I keep my head down. I stay humble about it, and then people start asking me about it and all this other crazy stuff. It's like, yo, like now that I start speaking about it and y'all know this shit is true, I'm an asshole because it's like
Well, what's your opinion on
I'm
George Floyd?
That's not surprising to me, gang. That's another day in the life of black folks. That's why every time I leave my house, I gotta be on fucking alert. You know what I'm saying? Just off default.
Right.
Like I don't ever know when I'm gonna come home safe and sound because some cop had a bad day or some random like, and whether it be black people or white people, when you black, you gotta really like look from all directions, bro. When I was growing up, when I'm hanging out with you, playing football with Hunter and all that shit, motherfuckers want to call me, oh, you want to be white because you ride a skateboard. And then, like, black people being like, nigger Corey, or this isn't for nigger. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, damn, bro, I can't get no kind of motherfucking what? But I still persevered through it. Now I'm over here doing my fucking thing. And the minute I fucking speak about, like, hey, dude, congrats to the kid, but you're not the best skateboarder in Louisiana, I'm all of a sudden the bad guy. Like that shit crazy. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. That's why I
Right.
be to myself, bro. That's really why I be to myself.
Yeah, I mean, it comes off as sour grapes, but that's the people that don't know you. Like
It ain't even
you've
about
been in the
like
you've
coming
been
off
in the
as
game too long for your comments to not be valid. You know what I'm saying?
not only have I been in the game too long for my comments to not be valid, but my track record. Like, bro, like what? I was on Thrasher website like fresh out of high school. That was back in the day when you wanted to be in a magazine. Nowadays, kids will probably want to be on Thrasher's Instagram or their website before they would want to be in the magazine. Nigga, I got an interview in Low Card magazine, and I shouted out a bunch of the homies back home. I come back home, and one of the dudes that work at the shop is like, "Yeah, they were hating on you because you shouted out like 30 people and everything." And I'm like, "Bro, damn, I can't even show y'all love without getting hate in return. Like, I just
Can't
shouted
wait,
your name out in it. Like, what?"
dude.
But that's
I feel like the skateboard community and the soccer community have a lot in common.
oh
Like,
yeah,
there's a little bit of snobbery. There's a little bit of like hierarchy.
pretentiousness, entitlement.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand it. So when you do understand it, you really are heavy into it, and you look down on people that are just casuals.
I don't look down on nobody that's a casual because you bringing in money to the industry, which helps me pay my bills. But
Right.
what's crazy to me though is like for someone to be casual or to people that don't understand it and just run with their favorites, like, bro, outside of skateboarding too, I've fucking, and you know this, I've been next to some of the everybody's favorite people. Some of your favorite people are like the worst people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you'd be surprised at how like shitty some of your favorite people are, you know? And like to really sit here and like tell not only my truth, but the whole truth, you know what I'm saying? With receipts, like these are your words, nigga. And to be treated like I'm over here being sour, like hell no. I grew up my whole life talking about this. And now that it becomes known and factual and comes to light, instead of being like, damn, we should give him some more grace, it's like I'm a problem. Oh, let's point out some other shit. Like let's make him the problem to make us feel or look better. That's why I don't fuck with a lot. Like people be upset, like because I don't follow him on IG. It's like, dude, I don't follow you not because I don't like you, but you probably follow and post somebody that I don't like, and I don't want to open up my phone and see that nigga face. So like, respectfully, I'm gonna just hold you at a distance, and when I see you in person, that's good because you know not to bring that person around me. Like it's known, bro. Don't fucking play with me. Yeah, I've said this many times. Like last time I was in Lafayette, I ran into a certain skateboarder we're not going to talk about who's been saying and been on some shit. And I smacked the shit out that nigga and spit on him at a skate contest. I still got the same checks from the companies that I fucking get paid by. Ain't no, because people understand that if you know me and know what's really going on, that I'm not in the wrong. I did his little brother the same way in Austin. I was like, look, bro, you little, so I'm not gonna get on your case like that. But if I ever, you feel me, it's
Yeah.
gonna be bad for you. Like I'm gonna stand up for myself. I've always been that type of person. You're not gonna treat me no kind of way and think that you can get away with it because then that just means you're gonna continue to do that. So
Was it a
I don't
nice
know.
clean slap, like a open hand, like pop?
Nah, it was a backhand, bro. I
Ooh,
slapped
even
that nigga
better.
like the bitch he
A
is.
little knuckle
Then
action.
then
Okay.
then threw him on the ground and spit on him in front of a crowd of people at the five stair by where Agave and the Lafayette sign is. I ain't got no shame in my game, and I do it again. You feel me? I do it again, gang. I don't play that shit, bro. It's too much soft ass. Like my favorite quote from Mike Tyson. Social media are like just I forget. I think it was Mike Tyson. It's like social media got too many people too comfortable with talking crazy and not getting like punched in the face for it. I've said something
True.
to somebody before and gotten punched in the fucking face for it because they didn't like what the fuck I said to them on social media, which I would say to their goddamn face. But at the end of the day, it's like Craig Daddy said, you win some, you lose some. I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna be sitting out here like, you feel me? Toting guns, like throwing my fucking life away over some stupid shit. But hey, freedom of speech, bro. Shout out your boy Charlie Kirk. You have the every right to fucking say whatever the fuck you want, and you have every right to deal with the consequences of it. I ain't never gonna sit here and be on some Rick James shit and say I didn't do some shit that is known and like proven that I fucking done. Like what?
Let's
But
move
I
to a
don't know, man.
happier topic.
Yeah.
You've been doing some modeling. Explain a day in the life of a model, Corey Dennis.
All right, I'll give you my favorite one because it was my first gig I ever got. It was the Intel computer commercial I did where they had that swimmer, it's Michael Phelps, right? The swimmer. They had him on the same campaign. If you go to my IG, you'll see the like little piece of the commercial or whatever. And man, it's crazy. Showed up to this like place that they rented. And basically got there. They're like, hey, here's like what's gonna happen, like scene by scene. It was like basically we were just in this house editing stuff. Well, actually, no, we had to show up at 10 o'clock in the morning at the skate park. They filmed us skating. After that, they fed us. Well, during it, they fed us in between takes and shit. And then after that shoot, we went to this, I guess, Airbnb or house that they like rented out or something for the shoot. There was a bunch of food and stuff there. That was where like the main food was going to be, and they just filmed us like editing stuff on this computer. But the funniest thing I think about is like that scene where like they made me sit on the couch and I had to like talk next to this fucking random ass dude who got casted over my homie, and the dude who got casted over my homie didn't even fucking skate, so they just relied on me to skate the whole fucking time. And I'm like, y'all dropped the ball. Y'all could have filmed the homie, and we would have gave y'all some like fire content. But whatever,
Yeah.
casting director, casting director did their thing. It's like you getting casted for a fucking band, and it's like the dude who picks up the guitar has never even touched one in his
Right.
entire life.
Right.
But so they had him hold the camera, and they had me skating a whole bunch. We went to the Airbnb house or whatever. They filmed us like editing shit on the computer, and then like um that was a wrap for the day. And what was wild is like I had sat down on this couch, and they started putting makeup on my face, and I'm like, cool, whatever. And like it was such a long shoot that by the end of the shoot, I forgot I had makeup on my face. And I'm at the bar later, and I'm like shooting my shot at this girl, and she's like, "Are you wearing like whatever, whatever, whatever?" And I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Yo, you probably won't believe me. I do not wear makeup. I just got off work. I had to put makeup on for this commercial that I was in, and blah 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 blah." But like, that's pretty much it in a nutshell for the most part. Like sometimes you get, like we didn't have to wear anything specific for that, but sometimes they might fit you. Like, okay, we're gonna before the shoot, we're gonna pay you for the fitting, and we're gonna pay you for the shoot. It's like two separate fees. And
Nice.
to anybody else, there's some advice for anybody who's trying to get into modeling and stuff. If you ever get booked on net 30, net 60, or net 90, which means whoever is booking you for the work has 30, 60, or 90 days to pay you based on your invoice. When you get done with that shoot, send your invoice immediately and put a late fee after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, in my invoices, it's like after every day after the 2 week period that you haven't paid me, after I've sent you this invoice, is a $25 late fee. You're gonna get your money so
Nice.
fast. You're gonna get
Nice.
your money so fast, bro.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the face or anything to model, but I do
Hey
feel
man, it's just
like
you
maybe
got
one
it.
day I could be like the bad guy in like a movie or something, you know?
No, we I'm still with that movie that I was telling you about, like not too long ago, but like yeah, like we still you got it. It's just like what me, you, and Larry and Tunde used to talk about, bro. There's a role for everybody. There's a brand for everybody to shoot with. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not no,
We just
you
have
know
to
what I'm
write it.
saying?
That's the hard part.
Yeah. It's all like, bro. Shout out my boy Angus Cloud. Rest in peace, Connor Hickey. That's my boy from Euphoria. Like, bro, like you'd be surprised, man. It's all about getting in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm too tall just for
Nah,
life. I don't like being this tall.
that
How
should be
tall is
seen.
Jacob Elordi?
Oh, the skater.
No, the fucking actor dude that everyone's in love with. That
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody
Frankenstein
else.
motherfucker.
I'm thinking of Jake Liardi.
The dude from
Fuck.
Euphoria.
Oh, that dude. Well, I'll put it like this: I've never met him, but based on his screen size, where he would stand next to Connor, and me being a little bit taller than Connor, he's probably like a little shorter than you and a little taller than me. That would be my best guess. My best guess would probably be like 6'2".
Word. Yeah.
Like,
How long
but
until you think we have chips implanted in us?
that shit already happening now, bro. I got a chip implanted in my dog.
I mean, yeah, true. I have chips in my cats, but
Bro, I got a chip implanted in my wallet, bro. I got a chip
true.
implanted in my phone. It's just you talking about in our bodies? Oh
Yeah, what
shit.
about in our brain where we can speak
Yeah,
any
brain. Hey,
language we
look,
want?
that's definitely at the bare minimum, at least in the next 50 years, gang.
50?
Might not be in our lifetime, but shortly after, gang.
What about in like 10 years?
I wouldn't be surprised. They're already
Yeah.
testing that shit.
I think
That's what.
things are moving so quickly. We're gonna blink our eyes and be like, wait, how did we fucking get here? It's getting weird.
We done blinked our eyes twice by now, gang.
Yeah, yeah. It's getting scary,
uh,
man. Have you changed any of your game plan for NCAA since it's come out?
yeah, I've been running Oklahoma's playbook.
And you
I
started
usually
the
run
dynasty or
LSU's
what?
playbook. I've just really been on Ultimate Team and Road to Glory.
Word. Yeah, I fucking suck as usual, and I regret buying it, and I can't wait for Madden to come out and 2K.
Yeah, 2K I'm a little bit more stoked on, but as far as the game stuff goes right now, I'm just gearing up for my streaming stuff with for Grand Theft Auto because it's cash cow.
Yeah, okay, so walk me through this. What because I have somewhat of a concept and grasp of it, but for the listeners, how can people make money by streaming their video games? Who brings in that revenue? Who are these people that watch other people play video games?
It ain't even about video games, man. You can stream while you're going about your day if you have the right setup. You could, if you're a tattoo artist, you could have your shit set up to where you're streaming while you're doing someone's tattoo. If you're a band, you can stream while you're recording, having band practice. If you're trying to have a podcast like this, you could
Right.
do this on Twitch, and it's whoever's watching, whatever audience you have. What I'm saying? You just got to start small, but yeah, on that platform, dude, it's just like every other social media. It's just I lucked out on some video game shit during lockdown, and I really say I lucked out because I didn't intend to be in a position where I can make money playing video games, whether it be streaming or get video game testing. Shout out VGM video game testing. If you live in the Bay Area, go to VGM.com or just Google search VGM video game testing and get you some easy money.
Damn, yeah,
Super
man.
easy.
That sounds like a dream job. What the fuck? Like what do you just play a bunch of shitty games or are the
Dude, literally, I'll give you one because it's already I can talk about it outside of the NDA. I'm not breaking the NDA that they make you sign, but it's like you go to this website, you enter in some information, and then every so often when they're having game testing sessions, they'll send you an email and you fill out a survey, and that survey you have to answer like as truthfully as you can, and then after that, you have to how do I say it? You get a phone call if you qualify, and they interview you and ask you some more questions. And based on your answers for that question, they schedule you or not. You can get paid up to like 200 for an hour and a half, too, or like $800,000, like whatever. But yeah, I got to test um that one, really funny um game that's out. That's I'm trying to stay within the NDA
right.
just in case. But that one game with the guns, and it's like kind of it's cool, and like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that one eventually.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, I got to test out the mobile version
Oh
of
shit.
something that they're having happen. So I don't know where it is with the NDA, but they did have a beta version that was open to the public that was in the App Store for a little bit.
Nice.
So I don't want to, but yeah, I got to test that out, and I got paid like $600. Like, yeah, it's chill, man. It's like you show up, you put all your electronics in a little bag, they give you the rundown, sit you in front of the computer or the cell phone or the console, and play the game. They'll bring you snacks or something if you're hungry, and then you go home. Then they'll pay.
Fucking right. Sounds badass, man. I mean, dream job over here.
It's cool. I mean, it's not a lot of money, and it's not super duper consistent, but like, you know.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
side
as
quest.
easy as making a fucking email account and then just waiting on an email or a phone
Right.
call.
Yeah. All right, we're about to get out of here. I want to ask you, has your position on death changed at all
Since when?
since we last talked?
Nah, it's gonna happen.
I mean, yeah, it's inevitable, but have you gained any new insight or do you have any extra theories that you picked up since then that you think about?
I honestly didn't really ever. I don't think about death because it's. Why would I spend time thinking about one
I
plus
know.
one equaling two? No, no. Listen, what I'm saying though. Why would I sit around thinking about how one plus one equals two, right? Because it's something that I know it's always going to be that. So, what's the point of sitting around thinking about dying when you know it's going to happen? I mean, yes, you can prepare yourself for it, but you really kind of can't because you never know when it's going to fucking happen. So, like,
Yeah. No,
no,
it's definitely one of the stupidest things to waste your time on, but it's like
but see, that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's stupid to waste your time on. It's like you have these people who like work, 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 save up their entire lives to have them, their retirement fund and da 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 da. And it's like they're 70, 80 years old, 60 years old, however the fuck old you are, sitting in a house that you fucking slaved your whole ass life away for. And it's like you start to think like, damn, I've never really like lived.
yeah,
I think more about living. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
yeah,
sitting out here and you and I both know, like it's well known that like my life is insane. I've done some crazy shit. Dude, like, I've got stories for days, which there's some other stuff that's going to start coming out. That's like, more so pertaining towards that. But it's like, dude, from hanging out with Dennis, having drinks with Dennis Rodman, my friends being in like the top TV show of probably the last decade or foreseeable however long, my dog, women I've dated, jobs I've worked, places I've been. It's a good quote from Kid Cudi. The people I've met and the places I've been all would make me the man I so proudly am. I'm not worried about when I'm dead, bro. When I'm dead, I'm gonna be fucking a corpse in the ground
yeah,
rotting. I'm more so worried about the impact that I make while I'm here, what I stand on, my experience here, who I can help while I'm here. I don't think about death. I think about life every day that I wake up because I'm blessed that I'm, able to see another day. That's why I say the shit that I say and I stand on it. Like I ain't dissed that little kid, and I'm like, oh, you suck. I'm like, no, bro, you're good. I'm stoked for you. Thank you for bringing the shine to our city. If for those who don't know, Lafayette has produced the most professional skateboarders out of any city in Louisiana. I'm not surprised that some kid from Lafayette fucking won. But just because I said that you're not the best doesn't mean that I'm shitting on you and trying to say that you suck. I'm just keeping it a buck. That should motivate you.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, but once again, I guess maybe it's the delivery or who I am. The way I like to look at it is, here's another one. You either die young or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And I guess I'm in the part where I'm becoming the villain because I ain't die young. We wasn't
yeah,
supposed to make it past 25, gang. I'm pushing 40 now. Still getting paid to skate.
yeah, yeah. Good shit, man. We both made it past our estimated life. I think all the dumb shit we done.
Yes. We
We're
gotta
lucky to be
we
here,
gotta we
brother.
gotta have an episode where we get together and talk about just some crazy
All of
shit
our
from that little time period where we was
near death
running fucking
experiences.
downtown Lafayette.
Yeah, dude.
Like in a bad way. Like like we gotta change some names to protect the innocent type
Yeah,
shit.
a lot of redacted in those stories. A lot of beep. All right, Corey. Thanks so much for being on the show. You need to write a fucking book before you die, brother. We need to hear it all. And
That's coming. There's a lot of things, man. But
all
hey, look,
right.
thanks for having us.
Everybody give it up for Cosmo. Everybody go follow my boy. Oh, you Swampzilla. Oh no, you changed. Oh wait. Fuck. Don't worry, I'm gonna find you. And until
Oh,
next
you're talking about
time.
Cosmo or me?
Oh yeah, Cosmo has his own Instagram too, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cosmo Hendrix. When you
All
spell
right,
Cosmo, spell it with a Z.
there we go. And until next time, don't die.